Chapter 11. Christ is the vine. We are the branch. The grapevine is one of the oldest cultivated plants in the world, for its wine is as old as the nations. The vine was first grown during Noah and the flood, for from it he planted the first vineyard. Genesis 9:20. And his people were ordered not to mix of their seeds with the seeds of the vineyard, lest the vineyard be defiled. Deuteronomy 22:9. And he told them not to worship other idols of the nations, lest his people be defiled. They were told to leave a remnant of the vineyard for the widows, and were told to help the poor. Deuteronomy 24:21. But his people disobeyed his commands and grafted themselves out of the vine. Jeremiah 2:21. Thus they were defiled, and their fruit had no worth. And the Lord would punish his people, for he removed their hedge, and trampled them down, and laid them waste, and they were consumed. Isaiah 5:2. But the Lord is a faithful God, who continues to give fruit of the vine. Did he not deliver his people from Egypt, and establish a kingdom in their presence? Psalms 80:8. And does he not deliver the homeless and hungry, and give them shelter and food? Psalms 107:36. And does he not give us our children, the fruit of the womb of our seed? Psalms 128:3. And in kindness and mercy he sent us his Son, that all may be grafted into the living vine. John 15:1. What is a vine? A vine is the stem which brings water to the branches, and it grows on the earth and is hung on crossed beams, and the vine can spread over large areas. And who is Christ? He is the vine. John 15:1. And the truth and the word. And he is the vine that brings water from the heavens. For he was a man and tread on this earth, and was hung on the cross, that we may be saved. Christ, the true vine, came to us all, and his word has spread through the nations. And who tends the grapevine? The grapevine must be tended by the vine dresser, for it is not able to hold itself up. And grapevines require watering and pruning, and they must be raised on supports to bear fruit. And the vine of Christ must be pruned by the vine dresser, for the vine dresser of the vine is the Father. John 15:1. And he prunes the vine, and gives it sustenance to grow. Isaiah 27:2. And the Father gives support that we may bear fruit, and the grapevines are layered by lowering the vine and forcing it to crawl on the earth to grow roots and develop new grapevines. And the Father brings his children down to serve men and puts them through trials that they may bear fruit. And what is a branch? A branch is a stem that comes from the vine, and we are the branches, and the vine is the Christ. For as the Lord said, I am the vine, you are the branches. John 15:5. And the vine dresser grafts in new branches to give the grapevine variety and depth. And the Father has taken the vine of his people and has grafted new branches from all of the nations. Romans 11:19. But just as the Lord cuts them off from their sins, so can he cut off the branches of the nations. Romans 11:20. And just as the Lord grafts in all of the nations, so will he graft Israel back to the vine. Romans 11:24. But the time to bear fruits will come to an end, For those that bear fruits, the rewards will be great, but for those who bear none will be burned in the fire. John 15:5. And the fruit of the body shall be thrown in the winepress, and the wine of their blood shall fill all the land. Revelation 14:18. And great is their fall, for they yielded no fruit, and refused to be branches of Christ the true vine.